말했으면 다 먹는 게 말했으면 다 하고 있습니다.
그러네.
되게 싫은데.
라마 동바 중된데 대진 자관다 정바 영다고 영다고 거에 선제 리바다 저도 담바한다 저바제데 지원대 갈로 조알라다면 예동바 상가 중된데 반자와 자자도 와라자 just maybe some introduce this first we're paying homage to Buddha. So, Buddha, bodhisattva meaningful to behold, asked Buddha, those in India, though in the past times, bodhisattva meaningful to behold, asked Buddha, now you are guiding us, but what about in the future? Means when Buddha, passed and soulless died, and so that time who will guide us, sentient beings, who will look up to us. So he asked Buddha, so meaningful to behold, asked Buddha. So Buddha said, this Mawanime Tusuni Sibjinane Mimichi Nandiketa God, another Chiva represents. So that's important. So in the in the degenerative time, in future degenerative time, so it's a degeneration of the delusion is unbelievably stronger. Delusion become unbelievably stronger by increasing. So to do that, the mind becomes so difficult to be subdued, so difficult, so stubborn, so difficult to be subdued. It's like, the person, who's going to, who's going to jump the fire and something like that, and then how much we advise, and person doesn't listen, and mind is so stubborn and very difficult to accept, to understand your advice, and so just an example like that. So stubborn, so mind is like that. So I'm using it as an example, but could be many things. Can be something very harmful, very wrong. Then how much you give best advice, person cannot accept. Even you give the best advice, person doesn't have the karma to accept, no merit to accept, no merit to understand, can't accept. So that, you see, so the degeneration of mind. Then, because of that, then life gets shorter and shorter. Because of that, and then original human beings. This is different from the West. It's what Buddha explained. This is equal to that. So the original human beings, yes, after the earth is evolved, the hell from the the devil realms and the desire realm, form realm, formless realm. So desire realms, devils start then at the sixth realm, the hell that was the last. Then, so it's a complete. So originally, human beings, on the earth, their consciousness came from their conscious mind came from the form realms. The devil realm, formless realms came from there. So form realm came from form realms, mind, and the body is a matter of light. So don't have like this. This is very after so much degenerated. So originally, so the nature of light originally. So that so there's no owner who at the very beginning, I'm not sure whether they have to eat or not, I don't know, at the very beginning. But later there's crops happened, but there's still no owner. So you eat your crops you use in the morning, evening grows. So there's no owner. Then later on, somebody build a house. Then somebody keep the crops, not crops. Somebody keep the crops in the house. So the kind of muzzleness start to happen, muzzleness, it was no need, but because I past habit, muzzleness, then start to keep. So then, then things grew worse. Humidity. Shatan kasa. Shatan. Humidity. The little bit wet and shatan. Moisture. Moisture. Yeah, humidity is a. So, to do with the earth, humidity, so mind got attached to that. And then the light, it's a light, but then light dissolved. Then gross body, by eating wrong, but eating gross food with attachment. Something humidity was. Then gross body happened. Gross body happened. Oh, then it was past habit, imprint. So then the sex, male sex, female sex happened. Then because of past habit, past imprint. So you see, then they have sex. So then other people threw stones or dust or things is over. Then they build, that's right. Then they build house. Then they build house, that's right. That's one of the reasons. They build house for that. Things there was no need house before. So then like that, you see, things like that. Then how to start the human beings? You see, originally they can live, in unfathomable life. Means you cannot count. It's not at all you cannot count, but there's so much. You see, original. So much. So it's called unfathomable life. Oh, then got degenerate everything. So much degenerated. Yeah, gradually. For example, I've been not eating garlic for a long time. So normally, so then when you eat a little bit, then the body become, not only the mind, but body become kind of, you feel the body become very gross. So it's the effect, kind of, it become kind of clean, pure body, but it's opposite, see, kind of very gross. You feel like that. So anyway, that's an example. It depends on food what you eat. So, so that life sure. So like that. So still of course that who live before. I mean, before the people in the world, they lived 100 years or much longer. Yeah, and before even much longer, 1,000. But 100 years come. But now, 100 years is very little. 100 years very little. Yeah, so there was someone who lived 112 or 13, or someone who died, I saw some time ago. Yeah, even like that. So anyway, now became much less and less. So that degeneration of life. Degeneration of sentient things. So tickle mind was so difficult to subdue the mind. Like I gave example before, the degeneration of sentient things. Life, then degeneration of things were view. You see, people are there. There are people, many more people who believe the wrong view. Wrong view, but it's right. Wrong view as right. It's the wrong view, but they think it's right. So many people believe that. Easy to believe. And the right view, karma, there's old people's view, and then beyond the world, view beyond from the world view, like this. So old people's view, the karma, in reincarnation, the karma, these things are old people's view. So that's right, but that's how it exists, how it functions, the mind. But people, the right, much less, so little who believe in that, who are able to understand or able to believe in that, so little. The wrong who to believe there's no such thing. However, no reincarnation, no this, those. It's kind of like kind of like numberless or sort of. So like that. And then the person who live beyond from the world, there's shunyata, there's emptiness. And emptiness. So there's four, as I mentioned, the four Buddhist, the school of Buddhist philosophy. Each one they talk about their own, truth, ultimate nature, and then Rahayiva. No sense. So then who has faith and understanding the Madhyamika school view is much less. And among the Madhyamika, Prasankika school view and Prasankika, Sautandika school view and Prasankika school view. The Prasankika school compared to Prasankika school view, Sautandika view is not correct. That is exact objectively reputed and realized empty as empty. That's exactly what Savatandaka school philosopher thinks right, but Madhyamika Prasanga school, the total, that is exactly what I have to realize, empty. That is the right emptiness of Prasanga school. That is the only one. Then you see, you can eliminate the root of samsara. That's the only one. That wisdom is the only one can eliminate the root of samsara, the ignorance, holding the I as true like it in the world is not. So that's very little and who has made it intelligent to understand and can realize so little. That's hard and so little to understand. It needs so much destination of time. There is then yes, in the world there's a different part of the world, and then so much war, so much killing each other, so much disease, contagious disease, and then even there's no war, then the food scarcity, so difficult to get food. I mean, the famine, so much drought, no water. That was the one. That's the biggest one that's happening in the world. And, if there's water, but it's drought. If there's water, then so much rain destroy the water flood. So people suffer, unbelievable suffer, or disease, or many things. The destruction from the elements, so like that, degeneration of time. So all come from the mind, degeneration of the mind. Delusion becomes stronger and stronger. Everything comes from that. Everything affected by that. Everything affected by that. So including global problems, everything comes from the mind. So therefore you see, even I don't know in the West how the scientists and how all the educated people how they would do to protect how they do. But you see, originally came from the mind. So therefore, you need to take care of the mind. So you see, the whole conclusion comes individually. You have to take care of the mind. The whole thing, the whole conclusion, even though it stops the global problems. You need to take care of your mind. All like that. Conclusion, all the conclusion comes from that. Then you can see you are coming here, Kopan, makes sense. That makes great sense. Great meaning in your life. You see. It's really amazing, really amazing to come to understand Lamrim. To understand your life, your mind. It's an amazing thing, amazing thing, amazing thing. Otherwise, it's a life. Otherwise, the life is there. Can you imagine? Totally. I mean, yes, illusion, yes, but it's kind of something else. Life is not just that illusion. Everything is real, appeared and believed. Not beside that, on the basis of that, then third hallucination, fourth hallucination, or fifth hallucination, sixth hallucination, seventh hallucination, all burnt. All burnt. Bunch. All burnt hallucination. Wow. And never understand the life. Never come to understand life. Never come to understand life to see your life, to realize. What is the life that you should live on? How the life should be? You should never understand. So many hallucinations in the life. Unbelievable. So never think of it. Never think of your life to real life to benefit you, not your own connotation benefit, but the real benefit. Not wrong, not what you call benefit, not wrong, right. Because many people think benefit, but it's your own connotation. Your own connotation is wrong, but you call benefit. You see that like this. Huh? See, it's wrong, but you call everything right. So I want to tell you, please keep in mind. Even you don't practice Buddhism, even you don't practice, just learning. You see the mind, not bent, the straight mind, sincere, straight mind, not bent. Oh, check Buddhism. Learn, check Buddhism. No, then more you learn, you know what is right, what is wrong in your life. Then you come to know what is right, what is wrong. Then you are able to develop discriminating wisdom. Can judge what is right, wrong. Real right, real wrong. It's wrong, but you believe it's right. It's right, but you believe it's wrong. Is it there? So much of this, but not like that. Right. You see, the right is right, wrong is wrong, like that. That. Only that. Not wrong is right, not wrong is right. Right is wrong. That. So develop the wisdom, Dharma. Develop wisdom, Dharma. By learning Buddhism, if you are not practicing, just by learning. Then you develop. Then you can judge. Correct way, judge what's right or wrong. So you see, there, maybe more than thousands of religions in the world. However, then, you see, by learning more Buddhism, then you will judge what is right, what is wrong. Oh, then you have wisdom. Then you have developed wisdom. Oh, if you are not practicing. Like that. That you have to understand. Otherwise, how you are going to develop wisdom? How you are going to develop wisdom in your life? To be able to judge correct way. You see? There are thousands of religions. Everyone says mine is best. Clear? Everyone says. Yeah? So how you can judge? With that, you see? So I want to say this. So we have one, I give one example. Sorry, the talk went no, but it doesn't matter. We have one of the intelligent boy, Kopan, early times, called student Sheriff. Bigger boy and more intelligent. More intelligent. More intelligent. Many years ago. So he left as monk, he left to translate in France, in Nalanda, Epic monastery. That's the real monastery. Has followed the Vinaya rules, and they do sojourn 2 times a month, purifying what brought the designated vows and restore, so abiding samsara church, and then releasing from that. So they do three practices of Vinaya, and so very much follow Vinaya. So we have a real monastery, FMT monastery, monastery in France, called Nalanda, called Nalanda in India, in the ancient time, where there are 300 pandits, learned ones, holy beings. So learned ones also. So same name. One was that, and then one nunnery, which is yes, more number of nuns in Australia, Genesis Institute. That's what's it called? The name and area. Euro. But of course, then there are sanghas, monks, nuns, in many places. You know, there's some here, some there, but that. So he went to Nalanda to translate for Geshe Champa Tekcho. He was upstanding teacher, well-known teacher, and he taught, I think about 11 years or something like that. He taught, and then he becomes abbot of Setcha College in India, South India. So, so he translated philosophy, very important teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa. So that, then he disrupted. And then he went to Spain to live. So he told me, you see, he walks, the people with whom he walks, the people around, so much suffering, so much worry, fear, so much problems, so much problems. So he says, he doesn't problem because he understands Dharma. He says he doesn't practice. He says very clearly he doesn't pretend. He says clearly he doesn't practice Dharma. It's true. It's true. So so he has no problem. Like those people around, so much worry, fear. He doesn't, because he understands Dharma. Oh, I'll tell you that. Just intellectual learning Dharma, even not practicing. Oh, a lot of help in your life. As he said to the sheriff. Understand. So that's. I met when I'm in Italy, or when I go there where he is there, he comes to see me and he tells, he tells, report what he thinks and things like that. Of the center, of the this and that. So now I think, I don't know, now I think some total practice comes. So now he said, this I met recently, he says, he's been translating Dharma philosophy for a long time. But his practice didn't affect his mind. Didn't affect his mind. And he was wondering why didn't make him to change his mind. That was his practice. Now he started to think, a little bit torture comes, or need to change the mind, practice. So that, So he's the main one. This Kopan original boy, the sheriff, he was the main one translating philosophy. Not easy, very difficult. Translated into English first. He's the first who translated. Then, and Jan, the one who worked with this, the letter you're reading. So she and the others polish the English, and then they use for program, they has a basic program, first the master program, then the basic. So like that. I just want to let you know this benefits of practice, benefits of learning Dharma. Just learn Dharma without practice. That. See, everyone says everyone says my one is best. Everyone, So how are you going to discriminate? How are you going to judge? Without yourself, with no wisdom, how do you? So that's my question. So you need to develop wisdom. By eating drug, you won't get wisdom. By eating LSD, you won't get wisdom. You eat one day, you eat 100 LSD, next day you become enlightened. Anyway, so sorry. Okay, so yeah, but in the original time, then sentient, maybe in order to ripen the sentient beings, then I'll show birth, death, I'll show birth and old age, sickness, rebirth. Anicca called Nada Chiwang rather than sickness, death, also short. Also short. So that's what Buddha advised to bodhisattva, meaningful to behold. Chanchu Sama Tonga Tunde. Then Buddha said, the sutra, meeting father and son. So this yesterday sutra that I mentioned. So I try to remember the sutra. So my memory is very bad, so to remember. So I conduct as a benefit of sentient being by taking the custom of the Indra, the Mansura, Indra, Brahma, so even Mara, sometimes Mara, the aspect of Mara. Then try to sometimes Mara, or the custom Mara, aspect of Mara. So then remember this, wrapping the mind of the sentient beings. And conduct also women. Conduct also women aspect in the church. Conduct or show the show the conduct of the women, the aspect. And also in the animal, also there's aspect in the animal aspect. You see, also as animal, show aspect as animal. And then it says, not crazy, but sure crazy. So. Not crazy, but sure aspect. True aspect, sure aspect. And not blind, but has a shamala. Shawamala, Shabtsu. Yeah, showered blind, as a limbed or blind. So the two things, shower. Limbed, maybe blind, I think. Not blind, but sure blind. You know, can be simple. Shama, Shabsa. So there maybe what I probably left out. Chaba means chaba. No attachment, but sure aspect. Attachment. So show various aspects. Show various aspects. Sentient doers. So subdue with those aspects, then subdue the mind to the sentient thing. Sentient doers. Then the Buddha manifests Sura, Asura, to walk with them. Buddha manifests human being, king, beggar, rich, then even as a butcher, prostitute, all kinds, child, all kinds, the benefits of them. So prostitute, they are those sentiments. With that aspect can subdue their mind. So all kinds. So when we go to Kathmandu, when we go to the city, when we go to Kathmandu, we cannot recognize, but we see there's all kinds. Ordinary sentient being, Buddha, bodhisattvas, but we can't recognize. So when you go for pilgrimage, in the holy places, there are many things, yes. You don't know their mind, you don't know their heart, you don't know their mind. So that's the problem. You don't recognize. So there's all kinds. You see, but you can't recognize. So in the past, although we met many, but can't recognize. So because our mind is not purified, not developed, so heavily obscured, like the nice sky, what is the obscured by no light and obscured by fog. So like that, our mind is like that, so can't recognize. Buddha, bodhisattvas, and the darkness and the fire. So even we talk, but can't recognize. So that's is it. Then they guide you, but you don't know who they are. That is, never comes in mind. Never comes in mind. That. So anyway, then Buddha manifest. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think I told you the butcher behind Buddha. Didn't I mention? Behind Buddha. Maybe I mentioned in India, South India, so I thought you mentioned here. So other places. I think recently, no? Okay. So I think I should. Anyway, so what happened in Tibet? There's a monk. Then whenever they get the money offering, he goes out, put some flag somewhere, put money outside the ground. So one day he died. So his disciple, his disciple was looking for money to make offering in the monastery for his teachers passing away. So he couldn't find money at all in the room. So he went on the ground the way his teacher goes there sometimes. Then he saw the land, he saw that part, earth, liberty up, you see, the earth. Then he took that out. And then there was an animal inside. There was a bundle, you see, the money inside. Then it's wrapped by a cloth or something. The animal, lobster or frog, I'm not sure, grabbing the money like this. So he saw. So, grabbing money. So he asked his teacher's guru, one day Lama, I don't know. So the Lama said, you take this animal backside Potala in Tibet. Backside Potala. There's a butcher backside Potala, and give this animal to the butcher. So he took the animal to the backside Potala. There was a butcher. So he gave the butcher, and the butcher put on the way, cut the meat, put on that. And he cut half he ate, half he threw in the sky. Then he informed to the guru, the disciple informed his teacher's guru. So then the guru said, now that's special. Now it's extremely good. What happened for the teacher who passed away? So that means half she threw in sky. That means he transferred his consciousness in the Pure Land, Buddha. He transferred. This butcher is not a butcher. It appears like that for ordinary sentient beings, but it's not butcher. It is a deity. It is Buddha. It is a deity. Deity, the mindful deity. Rete mentaka. Yes, Yamada is the Manjushri, the embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom, is peaceful aspect. Now that that wrathful ladies, but yes, Yamada is the most wrathful to face about obstacles of the practitioner, the double wisdom. So that's red, blue, not red, dark blue. But this is red Yamada, deity, wrathful aspect Yamada, Buddha. So, like that, you see. Also recently, I think I did mention a few days ago, one butcher, there's one butcher, what of tourists called Monkey Temple, the Swami now there's unbelievable, so many, tomorrow you'll be seeing, so many prayers, big city bus, we're down, not one after, but amazing. So, a little bit down there, on the way to Swami, but there's a small butcher shop, and so that butcher went in Tibet. That butcher went in Tibet. That butcher went in Tibet. That's not so long, not ancient time. I'm not talking ancient time. Not so long ago. There's one very high Nyingma Lama. I forgot his name. He passed away. He has clairvoyance. One of the very high Nyingma Lama. Don't remember his name. So he had clairvoyance. So the butcher went to see him. But this Nyingma Lama, they say with clairvoyance, he put throne for the butcher man to sit on. Normally by judging outside, ordinary, you see, you wouldn't do that. But this Lama, who had clairvoyance, would throne for you to sit on. You understand? Like that. So you never know. Sometimes child form, sometimes ladies form, sometimes all kinds. So even when you have problems, when you're lost, when you have problems, something, give you advice, guide you, but you don't know, but you don't recognize. So then Buddha manifest even helping to subdue other helpings, benefit, the show aspect helping. Manifest preta being to help the other pretas to pacify, subdue their mind. Then manifest animals will come. So I think you see, I saw recently in the iPad, there's 5. There might be many, but I didn't. You see, deer is usually tiger eat. You know, usually tiger eat. But one tiger was taking care of small deer. Not very small, but not the normal size, but a little bit smaller. Taking care. Taking care from the places where the danger to where the grass growing stay in the inside the grass, I mean bush grass, you see, inside. All things sometimes try to try to bring on the tree or something like that. I don't know. All the time take care. The deer doesn't go away. It's just with tiger, but not completely with tiger. Not good, yeah, but it doesn't go away. It's around the tiger, and the tiger, the deer do not run away. Tiger hold the tail. Tiger hold the deer's tail. That's amazing. It's really, normally what you eat, but they're helping here. So it says it's really moving mind. It's unbelievable. So even the animal does it. I mean, one example, even animal does it. Why human beings don't do? You have to do double, triple, 100,000 times. Of course, benefit others. As we human beings. That's general talk, but you see? So the human beings, generally speaking, as everyone says, much better brain, much better, in the Western way, much better brain. Can do so much, can benefit so much. 가져와야죠. Like this. So, can't really tell from the just from the without knowing the mind, just outside aspects, just outside looking, can't tell. You can't just decide from that. Whether it's ordinary sentient being or Buddha, you can't decide. Understand? So like this, so there's a mention on quotation. Then, yeah. 연된 탐들 rabzota lama man sidamen. 연된 탐들 rabzota lama man sidamen. Even you have complete qualities, but without guru, you cannot be liberated from samsara. So, for example, you can say by heart more than 100 volumes Buddha's teachings called Ganjur. Then more than 200 volumes about Nagarjuna Asanga, all the great yogis, pandits from India, their commentary, more than 300 volumes. So if you know all by heart can explain. You know, but all by heart you can explain. But you see, if you don't have guru, then you cannot be free, you cannot be liberated from samsara, or the oceans of suffering from samsara. You cannot be free. You understand? Lama man, that's it, I mean. Then it says, Jawa Zimba Meba, you tree paro, chimneys. Without oarsman, Jawa Zimba. Without oarsman, the boat alone cannot cross over the water. Jawa Zimba Meba, you tree paro, chimneys. Lama maybe Konron, Sangha Shichi Miyame. Without the Guru, there's no name, even the name Buddha doesn't exist before the Guru. Lama maybe Konron, Sangha Shichi Miyame. Before the Guru, there's no even the name of Buddha. So, numberless past Buddha, numberless present Buddha, numberless future Buddha, all came from the Guru. So, Sangha Tamcha Lama Tsala Tenechung. So that is the understanding, realization, understanding that, including myself, will need that. Including myself, will need that. So the Khazar, like this, sorry, it took time, but the mind has a gross mind, subtle mind, extreme subtle mind. The body has a gross body, subtle body, extreme subtle body. So the extreme subtle mind not only the nature has no mistake. Any mind, all the sentient mind, what they can become. Why all sentient mind can become enlightened? Because their mind has no mistakes. Temporal obscured. Like the weather covered by clouds. The sky is not oneness with the clouds. Sky is temporarily obscured by clouds. So its mind is only temporarily obscured by temporal obscuration. Obscured by temporary veil. You see, nature of the mind is not oneness with the mistake. Nature of the mind is not oneness with the mistake. Pure. The nature is pure. So because that's why the sentient beings can become enlightened. What is said in the philosophy is all sentient beings can become enlightened. So that's. So here I'm talking about self-consciousness. Not only nature pure, not only that, but even you see primordial mind. But this is a tantric subject, actually, high tantric subject. Normally you don't hear, except you are studying high tantra. So, but just, I think for you to practice most important subject for you to know what Guru is, and what Guru is, to really know what a Guru is. So to that, see. So that which is free from control. The totally pure, totally pure, having ceased, because totally pure, free from the temporal obscuration. Not only that is pure, but totally free from temporal obscuration. So now, bound with the infinite compassion, embracing us sentient beings. Embracing us sentient beings, bound with the infinite compassion. So now this thought, this is what is mentioned, in the Pavanka, the Jining verse, calling Guru from far. Oh, then the real thing. What is Guru? So the at beginning it says 3 times Lama Chen, Lama Chen, Lama Chen. Lama Chen means may the Guru understand. But it doesn't mean Guru doesn't understand, doesn't see. Totally blocked, totally dark. It does not like that. But you see, you have a very serious matter that you have been suffering from beginningless rebirth. So serious, most serious. So you want to express. So even the Guru understands, but you appeal to the Guru understands. It's like when you have something so important, some dead you are going to kill or something, then you see, even the other person knows, but you express the way of expressing. You way of making clear, like expressing. May the Guru understand, may the Guru understand. So there's a kind of emphasizing. So then there's a Sanjay Kunji Yeshe. Dejen Chu Roji. Tenyen Chenchen Lama, Kunji Rangshin Tadu. Lama Chuju Kula, Nine Soa Desu, Deje Patu Kundu, Dame Jesu Sungshu. All that is incredible, unbelievable, important subject. That's incredible, unbelievable. So that's so there's it takes time to understand and to feel Sanjay Kunji Yeshe. All the Buddhas is transcendent wisdom. Dejen Chu Rajil, one test in Dharmakaya. Dharmakaya, the great bliss. Dharmakaya, the great bliss, is a one test in Dharmakaya, the great bliss. That is kind Guru. That is all the transcendental wisdom, all numberless Buddha. Transcendental wisdom, all the Buddha, one test in Dhamma, in one test in Dhammakaya. Okay, Dhammakaya, great bliss. That one is the kind of guru. And that is the nature of all the Buddha. Lama Chujukola, Yin Swadas, Chuju, the Lama Chujukola, the Guru, Dhammakaya, Yin Swadas, from my heart, may request. Then request is Yin Swadas. Dijipatu Kunto, request is Dijipatu Kunto, this Dhammajetsu. So, this life, intermediate stage, part two, intermediate, this life, next life, intermediate stage, all the time, and every second, all the time, then, Dharma, just without separation. Without separation, see the Guru in yourself, without separation. Please guide. Please guide means, what I'm saying is, bring yourself to the same state, to Dhammakaya. What that means, guide. So, so this is we have same prayer in the Lama Chapa. Chini Lama, Chini, you're the Guru, you're the deity, the Kandu, Tagataganich, and Dharma protector, so that request is same. So even you have, you're going to die today, or even you have 1 hour to die, or even you have 1 minute to say, 1 minute per second, you see, this is what you request to the Guru. So it's like that. That's the most important. See. So you see, I mentioned the quotation from the Shituba, Tangdra text, actualized Tangdra wisdom. So, then at the end you see, so the Tulun Sangya Tamse Jalama Talatane, so all that numberless past, present, future Buddhas came from Guru. So you see the then you see the correct way, the most beneficial way to correctly devote the virtuous friend after one found the good. But after first checking, it is said 12 years checking the quality of the Guru. Whether it's non-virtue, or whether it's virtuous friend or non-virtuous friend. I mean, Mingivishini, non-virtuous friend or virtuous friend. You see? You have to. So then again, you need some discriminating wisdom to check the Guru. So as I mentioned, 12 years, all of that. I mean, one may die before finding a Guru. You see, it's possible. All lifetime checking Guru. In the whole world. So anyway, so what His Holiness said, I tell you one thing, what His Holiness advises. So first, well, for safety, His Holiness advises, you learn, study like school, university or like school, you learn from the teacher, philosophy, the kasore, whatever the subject. You study like school, learn in school like that, for 2-3 years. I mean, you learn, and then you really want to devote, no question, you really want to feel, want to devote, then you follow Guru. Then you can follow Guru, says Guru. So like that, so then determination. So that's what His Holiness general advice. That, so it's more safe, like that. And then Karture. Like that. However, so you see, so when you follow the fulfill the Guru's wishes or Guru's advices, or when you serve the Guru, when you are with Guru or when you are far from the Guru, doesn't matter, near or far, but however, serve the Guru. The best ones, the Milarepa situation, Guru, there's no offering. So, I don't have a miscellaneous offerings. I don't have. But Palame Chaba individuals, the Palame Chaba individual. So the offering to the Guru, offering to the Father, Guru is not a physical Father, it's a Guru. Offering to the Father Guru, individual, by the practice, by your practice Dharma, actualized realization. So this becomes the offering, the best offering to Guru. So Milarepa is not to offer. Oh, that's what I said. So or then if one is offering, then offering Guru, sorry. Oh, then sorry. The remembering kind of Guru, whatever. So you see, always with the mindfulness. Of course, if you have realization, then it's there all the time. Or then with the mindfulness. Oh, this is the Guru, from whom numberless past, present, future Buddha comes. Or he or she is the numberless past, present, future Buddha. So that's the mindfulness practice. So with this mindfulness, then whatever Guru advice, then take it or follow exactly. So that's with that mindfulness. So I say, so advice in the life, then practice, prayers or mantras or something, whatever is given to you, for example. And example, vows, lay vow, ordained vow, so fulfilling Guru's wishes, advice, or whatever work, service, or secretary, whatever, working with the center, whatever. So, no matter with Guru or far, physically. So, with that mindfulness, every single thing is done. Even offering a glass of water, with that mindfulness. So that, so even each pose of the Guru is all the Buddha. Think with that mindfulness. Each pose of the Guru's holy body is a numberless Buddha. Past, present, future, whole, like that. You see? So anyway, that's enough. And then concerning that is the, if you want to know, that is the way to do it correctly, most wise way, most beneficial, most wise way. for you to achieve enlightenment quickly. So to free quickly from the obscuration to the mind, you know. So then so go back now so I do one more to mention, sorry. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I'm supposed to not mention the, subtle point. What Guru then quoted to Papanga Tejing words. Those subtle. That's a tantra subject, highest tantra, and subtle point. So anyway, as explained. Well, then I just want to mention one more. It is mentioned in the Kadamba teaching. Kadamba Geshe Jengawa said, Chipa Tawu Shidu Lunayang, Jambe Yang Tarjua, take years. Even you are, you see, like chipak, like pig, like dog, like pig. I mean, could be anything, sheep or anything. You see, that, slug or anything. Chibata or shidulunen, if you are like pig and dog pig, so extremely full. Shidulunayang, Jambe Yangdar Juba, take to you. It's not difficult to become like Mandushiri. Mandushiri is when we develop wisdom, we do meditation on Mandushiri, we recite mantra, we do meditation to develop wisdom. Mandushiri is a deity of wisdom, all the manifestation Buddha. So, Jambayangda Juba takes you. Not difficult to become Mandushiri. So if you don't know anything about Dharma, if you don't know anything, but you have this most important thing, devotion to the Guru, most important thing. So ignorant, no understanding, no intellect, nothing. All the like pig and dog. But no, they won't say about this Guru devotion. No, strong Guru. Then no difficulty to become Mandushiri quickly, you see. No difficulty to become like Mandushiri. All like that. So you have to know that. You have to know the important point of practice. What is the most important? So in Tibet, Papanga Tejing Bodha achievement, the Great Lama, you see, like sun shining in the world, one sun. The animals, he may be very happy, you see one sun. So here's one student, one monk attendant. He does not Tibetan. He can't read Tibetan in Tibet. But he served Papanga Tejing. And Papanga Tejing predicted to him that in his life, one day, he will be able to read whole Lama Chapa, that we're going to later, whole Lama Chapa, puja, this prayer, later, you see, one day, he will have to read completely. Papanga Tejing predicted to him, the attendant, the monk. She doesn't know. So when he comes to South India, Baksa, West Bengal, escaped from Tibet. So he lived with the Papanga the incarnation, who lived in Tibet, the famous one, the incarnation happened, started Baksa, and he became Geshe. He did the examination, they gave an answer. All the monks of the Saraka, the table there, Baksa. Right after that, then he took cancer and passed away at Kashan, near Darjeeling. So that many people don't know that. Then there's the next incarnation who lives in Tibet or something come here. So he was this next Papanka, this incarnation. I stayed that where they live. You have to go, not inside the Kasuri, Lama camp, this Kasuri. But you go up. So Lal Bangla it's called. So there's a chapter Pavanka incarnation. So Lama Ishil one time lived there. One I went to take teachings. And there was a few other lamas. There are Geshes who did it, who became the first abbot of Lavdo, ordained monks, first monks, and then Geshe Tashi, and Geshe Lama's best friend, learned it in philosophy. Geshe Topten was there. So that the monk was there, serving the next incarnation. So one day, he was able to read completely, nobody, without any more teaching. I don't know how the Western scientists would say. The whole prayer book, he was able to read completely one day, as he was predicted in Tibet by Papanga. That's due to his service to Papanga, the great holy being. The virtuous friend. So much purification, purifying the mind. Oh, that's not in the West. That education is not yet in the West. Society, government, purifying mind. So that happened. So therefore, as a result, in India, as Pamaka predicted, is exactly happened. One day, he will read everything without nobody teaching. You understand? But doing the little puja in Soma Geshe Monastery, whom I offered my examination, by heart this first word. He reincarnated and remembered the words from past life, text, Dharma words, what he memorized, he can remember when he was born. I'm sure not read after came to the mother's womb, then recite prayer. No. The Buddha, you see, absolutely, he can remember. You understand? You have to know these things. What do you believe? No, there's a book, what do you believe not? But it happened. So the TV channel or this, what is the book there? Magazine, No, magazine, no. What is the magazine that talks about reality, what happened in the world? So, Kasura, he remember, you see, what he memorized in the past. So means he's less obscurity, he can remember. Like that, you see. So anyway, whatever it is. Now so the purifying mind and the collective marriage is not known yet, but the scientists in the Western society, government, do not know. Develop how to develop mind. Do not know. That's why you came here to Kopan. So like this, you see, when you when you fulfill the Guru's wishes, for advice, service, you see, make offering of that. Although those times, when you correctly follow the word friend, then those times, you experience you get added benefits. So, becoming close to Buddha, as I mentioned, you see, even over a glass of water, you become closer to the Guru. Over a glass of water or kenju or some whatever. Then, even by that, you become close to enlightenment. So they kasure. So yeah, close. Recite mantra or whatever, say vows, keeping vows, or whatever. You know, what good advice to do this, to work through that, woke up and this. Listening Dharma, teaching Dharma. I mean, you see, with each word, I mean, yeah, you become closer to enlightenment. You become closer to enlightenment every time. Then second time, the Buddha's pleased with you. Second time. Third time, you don't get harmed. You don't get harmed by the maras and evil friends who mislead you. Not the way Buddha Dhamma Sangha guide, not that way, but the opposite. Who mislead you, who cheat you, who mislead you. Evil friends. You don't get harmed by Mara, the evil friends. Third, so all the delusion, the vices, all the delusion, naturally become less and less. Naturally become less and less. And naturally, without effort, naturally get stopped. Naturally stopped. Then all the realization of Pata Bhumis, all the realization of a path develop, it increases. Then in all the lifetimes, you don't become poverty of guru. You don't become, don't experience poverty of without being guru. You can't find guru. You can't find guru. People come to India and Nepal, and they don't find guru. Sometimes. So, they are perfect purists. They are perfect gurus, but person don't meet. They come to the east to look for guru, but couldn't find. So anyway, Saratam situation the lifetime, life to life, the lifetime, you don't experience poverty of guru. That. that's right. So that, then to become like that, in all the lifetimes, future lives, or then to find perfectly qualified guru, able to reveal the unmistakable, not just to be able to teach meditation, but unmistakable path to enlightenment. What you want to achieve? Then, you should pray all the time like that. So, depending on how you follow the guru, without not as much as possible, less mistake. So therefore, first you need to study the subject of the guru. Most important. The most important. Because what you do in this life, they affect. If you do mistake, it affects your life, thousands, millions, on, it affects, destroys. So you don't find guru, you don't meet guru for thousands, millions, eons and like that. We don't find guru and revealing the mystic path to enlightenment. Then you don't find guru. Then you don't hear even the human words. Even human beings speaking, you don't hear. You don't hear. Many eons you can't hear even human words. So that. That depends on how you follow this life. This life, how you follow the guru. Correctly. The most important, the most carefulness, yes, pay to all the attention. So it affects not only this life. Many people think it affects life to life. It affects to eons for them, thousands, millions of millions. It affects. What kind of future life turns out? Thousands, millions and millions. How it turns out, it depends on this life. How you follow the guru. How you follow correctly. So important. Unbelievable. So, I say, the most important, the most do not mistake. So, therefore, you have to study the first number subject, the correctly following virtuous friend. Most important thing. If that is done best, then all the realization happens very quickly. All the success happens very quickly. Spiritual success. That. So, then all your wishes become succeed. By correctly following virtuous friend, when you see, when you do follow the Guru's wishes and advice, then service and offerings. So you see, all your wishes get not only this life, in the future lives. Even future lives, life to life, eons, your wishes get so easily succeed. Just something to do. New the Sangha. Then the last one is you quickly achieve enlightenment. Yeah. New the Sangha. That means quickly enlightenment, bring to enlightenment. I mean, yes. So they 세상 라마 tomba 좀 되는데 대신 샤워다 좀 양다버스 반주하시가 도와라 차토데 라마 normally there's no lama tomba 좀 되는데 but I think I was the one here carbon course I did lama at the beginning. Lama. So So I want to explain that. So that's why I talked to all the other ones before. So Lama, so I already mentioned what a Lama is, a Guru is, I told you, you see. Okay, so in a Guru guide you, benefit you, not only this life, people think only this life. You see, not the people who know what practitioner, but maybe us Western, I'm not sure. Not only this, no. So when you hear, when you recite Lama, Lama Tomba, Lama, or they remember this is Dhammakaya. I mentioned before. So that omniscient wonder, sorry. Yeah. Knowing all the past, present, future phenomena at the same time. And can read all sentient, numberless sentient mind and what they need and everything, their suffering and everything. Fully understand and consider, and it is bound with the, it is bound. So fully understand all your level of intelligence, everything, karma, and all the methods to lead you from happiness to enlightenment. So, what is bound with the infinite compassion to embracing us and living. So this Kasuri, or then this is only say, or only hear Lama, or then say, so you Guru, so, appear to those who have pure mind, pure karma, pure mind. Kasuri, Buddha, Kasuri, the bodhisattvas, there are 5 parts. Part of merit, preparation, part of preparation, rising part of meditation, normal. So second part of preparation has 4 levels. Part of merit has 3 levels, small, middle, and great. So choosing things in the concentration of the Dharma continuity. Dharma continuity. When you achieve that, so mind is more purified, so all the sakadras. So that's how then you see all the Buddhas, you see all the Buddhas in the Manaka aspect, in the pure aspect, in the aspect of Buddha. In the aspect of Buddha. When you achieve the rising path, Pasabhumi, rising path, then for that, then from that you start to exercise the 10 bhumi. There's 10 bhumis, so you start to exercise first bhumi, second bhumi, like that, goes on. So this is part of meditation like that. So so when you achieve the rising path, I have part of exalted path. When you achieve the exalted path, then that you see the in the samadhika aspect, more pure samadhika aspect. Yeah, you see Buddhas in. Before you see Nimarika, now you see samadhika aspect. You see samadhika aspect. Like that. So now, then when you complete the 5 parts, when you complete the 5 parts, that time, then when your subtle obscuration ceases totally, then you become one with all the Buddhas. Then you become one with all the Buddhas. That time you achieve the Guru. That time you become the Guru. And that time, when you become the Guru, you become all the Buddha. You become all. Even though you are practicing Guya Samaja or Tantra, Guya Samaja or Yamantaka or Jagara Sambhara or path, you see, gradual path to achieve enlightenment, of that deity, different deity. But you see, when you complete path, you become the Guru. And when that becomes, you become all the Buddhas. So like that. Then now, those whose mind is well purified, you see. So now, whose mind is not purified, impure mind. So Guru manifests the impure aspect to those sentient beings who has impure mind. That's what was to say. Those who have impure mind. That's what But of course, because of course, it doesn't mean. Of course, it doesn't mean I'm advertising. Not that. Don't think that I'm advertising. No. This is what even myself should realize. Not only you, but myself should realize. So, you see, our practice. So this is my their heart advice. So they So the Guru, by many to the impure eye, obscured sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, like including yourself, and the Guru manifesting in the impure form, then guide. So the Guru guided you from beginningless rebirth. Guru guided you only Lama, you think they're pure. Then it manifests in impure form to the obscure suffering sentient beings like yourself. I myself. You see, yourself. From guided from beginningless rebirth up to now. From beginningless rebirth up to now. This is what you have to understand. That is from all kinds, so different way, different method, different aspect. Like as I told about Buddha, the Guru has guided you from beginningless rebirth up to now. So, your happiness from beginningless rebirth up to now came from your good karma. Came from good karma. That's the action. That is the action of Buddha. So that is the action of Buddha. Came from Buddha, but that action of Guru is the same. Action of Guru came from Guru. So numberless from beginningless happiness up to now came from Guru. Or the cause of virtue came from the Guru. Yeah, virtue actually came from Guru. So all the positive imprint of Dharma. You see, true truth, absolute truth, or commensurate truth. I mean, the truth of all mind, the basis of Buddhism, so whole existence, you see, comes into truth. Then path, method of wisdom. the goal, Dharmakaya, Rupakaya, ought to be achieved. So in that, they was the imprint, or whatever, came from Guru. So, Kasure, so that Kasure. Also every single understanding of Dharma, every single words, Dharma, come from Guru. So, every single cause of happiness, virtue, come from Guru. So, every Dharma practice, every Dharma practice, every vow, opposite to negative karma, everything came from Guru. Completely. So, from beginner's rebirth up to now. So all the collection of goodness came from Guru. So Guru's kindness is more than, Guru's kindness is like limitless sky. Guru's kindness is materialized, limitless sky. So fill up. It's like that. It's unbelievable, most unbelievable, the kindness of Guru. The limitless sky. Oh, like that. So then after enlightenment, happiness future, after enlightenment, Guru. So anyway, then able to liberate Numberless, then bring from ocean something, then bring to enlightenment. So that this Guru and then manifest Buddha, founder of Buddhism in the world, in this world, southern continent, this world, and Shakyamuni Buddha. The 12 deeds and all that, unbelievable. Then Buddha, then they have Tomba. Destroyed the 4 maras, gross and subtle maras, and disturbing thought obscuration and the subtle obscuration, shidua. All things like the Tomba, the Lama Tomba, Chum, then, Gushijima, 4 kayas and 5 wisdoms, and there are also 6 qualities, but I don't remember by heart. 6 qualities, then possessed. Jump then days, going beyond samsara and nirvana, raw nirvana, going beyond. Jump then day, Teishin Shakwa means gone as it is. So directly seeing emptiness of all the phenomena. Then you see, gone at its. Then from that, all the obscuration ceased, and then it achieved Dhamma, achieved enlightenment. Gone as it is. Teijin Shakwa. And then Da Jamba, so that's the having destroyed the enemy. Or you can relate to the Kasura, 3-person mind, or the Kasura, the 4 maras and world subtle. Da Jamba, they will destroy teaching. Yang Tabar, Zobe Sanjesu, and every single department is removed delusion, advertising delusion. Every single department is removed, then grows subtle, all the details, religion part. Yang Tabar, Zobe Sangye, the complete whole part. Only Sangje, Banjawa Shaka, glorified Dharma Kaya, glorified. Banjawa Shaka Tova, then Jalva, the victorious one. Oh, victory of the 12th creation, formals. Victorious one, Jalva Shaka Tova, then caste, when Buddha was in India, the caste, Chita caste. Tuba means mind one, Chasalosa, and then approach that with the body spirit mind. With the body spirit mind, I approach that. Chak, or then Chaksal, physical prostration, then speech prostration, the praising the qualities and the speech prostration, mind prostration, devotion to Buddha. What did it then? Chak is a Chak is all the wrong conception towards the Guru, looking at ordinary. From there up to subtle wrong concept of the dualist view, subtle dualist view of the what appearance and all red English in the black near attachment, and so the subtle dualist mind, the very last thing to subtle want to remove, then you achieve enlightenment. Or that, Chak means everything to purify. Like garbage, you Chak means in Tibetan Chak means soup way. Chak, so you clean everything, Chak, clean away all the garbage of mind, you see? Chak. Chal means you're looking for wishes, your wishes. Chal means you're looking for wishes. All the realization from Guru devotion, correctly following virtue, up to enlightenment. Chal. Chadalo, Chada Captain, make offering, just a joke, just a joke, go for it, bless. So, okay, let's stop here, okay? Thank you very sorry. Yeah. So, didn't get to continue other subjects. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, thank you so much. That's all. Chanjo Samjo Rinpoche Maje Wana Jeju Jewa Nyambame. Kone Gondo Bavara Sho Konde Ranchi Tunta Membata Junde Tendeluam. Pensa Gamen Joda Jawa Yelu Jugonde Dova Jinjilo. Agewa Di Enida Dalama Sanje Jujin and Roa Jijamala. Jeje Sala Dova Ju. So tonight to Lama Chapa, the extensive Lama Chapa, Hiruka Lama Chapa, so offering the goes to say Lama Tonga said, sorry, there were Gondomore, Ray, on so to pray, to be like that, to benefit all something, okay? So to like that, huh? Yeah. Sorry, I forgot giving refuge. So maybe tonight in the dream. Okay, so yeah, okay. Then wait a minute. No time.
谢谢.
Please stay everybody and information.